games with so many Dominican pitchers. And just think to the starter in a couple of days for the Dominican Republic. He's a starter with the Marlins, but when he won the Cy Young, Sandy Alcantara, it's almost like he waited to really get into Pedro's ear until that Cy Young came around. But he's another electric arm. They all look up to Pedro.
I'll tell you this: you don't realize the icon Pedro is when you're next to him. When you're walking around pitchers that are pitching in the big leagues, because we've been around him with a lot of big games and pitchers, and they want to come to the desk and just say hello, greet him, take a picture, talk a little pitching, any nugget. And Pedro's always game for any nuggets you want to talk about when it comes to pitching.
See how he's changed up the pitch usage to lefties and righties. And went around Levinson down on strikes.
And, you know, that 1999-2000 peak, about in 1999, 23-4 with a 2 ERA, and in 2000 he had a 1.74 ERA. I mean, you talk about some of the greatest hitters during that time. Pedro, not a guy that was sitting you like he pitched with that frame.
Yeah, his heart and stuff were much bigger than his actual frame.
Man.
Here's Matt Mervis.
I remember talking to Mikey Lowe about Pedro Martinez. Like, what made him so good? I mean, was it the stuff? He goes, no, it was the fact that he was 5'11", and he pitched like he was 6'4", 250 pounds. And he wasn't scared.
Right.
And you talk to Pedro about it. He's, well, I'll throw inside, but I don't mind moving your feet or maybe knocking you down. It's okay. Then my other stuff's going to open up.
Right. That corner, that's mine. That belongs to me.
For all the Dominican pitchers in the big leagues, they call him Tío Pedro, Uncle Pedro, because he's just like one of those guys you can talk to, and I need some help, and he'll never turn you down.
Ball and 2 strikes to Mervis, 27-year-old in second World Baseball Classic. Swings over the top of the breaking ball.
That was nasty right there. That changeup was really good. We talked about it in the cast, how he was going to use that changeup. You know about the sinker, he's thrown it a lot more today. The sweeper's there to the righties, the cutter for the lefties. But that fastball, that sinker changeup he's had today has really been very effective so far. There we see that changeup right there. I mean, that's just slider change, nasty.
Colby Halter takes ball 1. 24 years old in the A's system. AAA. WBC debut. And he's his first plate appearances in this ball game today. They with 3 consecutive strikeouts and with 2 outs in the 3rd inning, keeping that pitch count in a pretty good spot. Under 30 at this point. Those first round pitch limitations are 65 or more, only if you need to finish a plate appearance. But in a really good spot right now. Down the left field line and twisting into the seats. Foul. 17th round pick of the A's in 2023. Third baseman for Brad Ausmus this afternoon. And for Team Israel, a tough turnaround too last night. Yes, they picked up the win. That's great. So I'm sure they slept well. But a quick turnaround for the noon start. Brad Ausmus and company.
They had what they call a show and go. Batting cages, get your ground balls in, and let's go play 9.
Not the big hour-long batting practice routine that we see before most games. strikes out the side 4 in a row.